close this joint out. The word, oh yeah, see, that made such a difference. What's up, y'all? The word I'm going to be reading comes from the book of Luke, Luke 23:46. Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. Right now, I just turned 18. I'm a senior in high school, and I'm in this weird place where there's a lot of demand for me to grow up. And one of the things that requires is committing to something. Be it, I haven't committed to a college yet. I haven't committed really to my major yet. I can't commit to a relationship, whether it be friendly or romantic. I'm in the wind with a lot of things, and that causes a lot of problems in my life personally and professionally. And so when I was writing this piece, the thing that stuck to me the most is how much Jesus was committed to our salvation. And how that type of love is unfathomable to me at 18 years old, how you could commit to something so much that you would break for it. And so, yeah, I wrote from that. Then, Jesus, he who committed to Calvary, he who committed to crucifixion, he who sent his soul soaring, left skin stretching towards the dirt, he who knew the significance of obligation, the fine line between trust and faith, he the son who begged the world to learn love in the language of agony. Commitment is staying put when the pain grows teeth and chews at everything you love. If you were to ask the cross, I bet it would tell you it is a silent agony to be an accessory. I bet that if you spoke to the nails, they would scream of blood. The dripping dig of splintered wood, how heavy be the burden of the body of the Son, he who held all of salvation on his shoulders, the Savior sagging in towards the dirt. Meanwhile, there's me. I cannot commit to one type of hairstyle. Give half of the effort when forming relationships. Keep a loose grip on all of the ones I love. I cannot chain myself to anything. I am a flag flapping like a fish in the wind. I haven't chosen a college because I fear the permanence of it all. How immediately I am my own body. I've never put much work into actually taking care of myself, into actually belonging to myself. If you were to ask my friends, they would tell you it is a silent agony to be an accessory. They would ramble of hollow laughs. The stumbling search for distraction from reality, how heavy be the burden of the body of the boy swirling through his adolescence, how we all run mad through the night, blind from obligation. I cannot fathom what it would be like to be Christ. How selfless, how incomprehensible that type of love is. It is amazing the way we do anything for the things we commit to. And perhaps that is the scary part. The idea that I would want to die without having someone in my life makes me want to know no one. Perhaps we are all terrified of finding something that we would actually die for. I, who cannot commit to a relationship. I, who cannot commit to a hairstyle. I, who is yet to but will for sure in the very near future, I promise, commit to a college. And maybe that in itself is the point. We are not Christ. We fall short, fall hard, fall often, but I'm trying to commit to something, to wrap my arms around something, to love something so hard and find it so important I would lend my own life to. The problem with people is that we run from that which is not temporary. Rarely do we commit. Instead, somehow manage to carelessly clear, and then we compare ourselves to Christ. Commitment is not his knuckle to your cheek. It's not his accepted apology. It's not her back turned away from you. It's not her @name in your Twitter bio. Commitment be not the man crush Monday. Maybe if we stop minimalizing everything.
Come on now.
If we learn to have the kind of love you stretch your skin to the dirt for. If we were conscious of the consequence that comes with all of that pain. Maybe if we stop committing to people who already have an expiration date. Disappointment would not be the inevitability of our relationships now. Now there is me, then there was Jesus, and when he hung himself on that cross, all of the world's pain became a comedy. How trivial be the boy when there is a body ornamenting a cross, and still we run away from sacrifice as small as love. from obligation. Now there is us. We who would probably tear the nails out with our own teeth if we had the chance. We who would run, we who always run. How young, how naive to think our lives our own. Us who always blur the line between trust and faith. So afraid to interpret love in any language that does not taste palatable. We who never know, never think, never consider for a second that maybe finding something to die for is the only reason worth living.
All right.